Is it possible we could at least just leave me one thing from my childhood that isn't tarnished? Seriously, not Shamu. Blackfish is a documentary that explores the captivity of killer whales in general and the deaths caused by a whale named Tilikum who continues to perform at SeaWorld even today. The movie is impassioned and aggressive and feels like what would happen if you crossed Free Willy with Michael Moore and subtracted any sense of humor. Right off the bat, I have to say this documentary is clearly fascinating. Though you, like I, may remember the story of the trainer who lost her life a few years ago at SeaWorld, the backstory is one I had never heard until this movie. It's a haunting, harrowing tale of how keeping large animals captive often results in unpredictable and even deadly behavior, and how many possibly turned a blind eye to this continually mounting evidence. If nothing else, the best thing about Blackfish is that it shines a light on this situation in such a powerful way. The doc brings the issue forward in a way that's impossible to ignore and likely to change the way you think about going to a marine-based theme park. And yet, I wonder if that same passion overall can make it seem a bit biased. Now understand, I'm not saying that the information in the documentary is false or that the conclusions its creators come to aren't necessarily valid, but I'd feel a lot better about my newfound convictions if I actually heard from the other side. And that's the worst thing. It just seems very one-sided. Yes, I know SeaWorld declined to comment for the film, but even so, couldn't you find a few people who might shed some light on what they're thinking or even how they're changing what they're doing to start dealing with the problem? Especially as aggressive and dark as this documentary is, it would help offset the easy accusation that the filmmakers were primarily out to espouse a view and not to explore a circumstance. It's not something that makes the movie any less compelling, just maybe a tad less impacting. And when you're dealing with life or death issues like this one, that's a big loss. In the end, Blackfish is a stunning new information and a powerful look at a serious issue that needs addressed. I just wish it had been looked at from all sides. Still, it's probably worth a B. So that's the review. Wait, there's more. Stay tuned for the challenge question in a bit. First, I'm going to put some stuff up here on the screen that you can click. If you'd like to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate you to do, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. And if you want to see more reviews, those are here as well. Here are 3 of the most recent. Best Man Holiday, In a World, or maybe the Matthew McConaughey Dallas Buyers Club. You can also click the logo up in this corner to go to yourmoviefriend.com where you can search by title for reviews. And finally, here's this reviews challenge question. Name the best movie that features an amusement park. Doesn't have to be a major part of the plot, but it has to play a role. Mine might have come out this year if you include water parks, which I think I do. Just leave your answer in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe.